Have you ever noticed that you can have two people doing the same exact thing, following the same steps, and one is highly successful and the other is unsuccessful? We can look at the internet and just scan all of the people where this prime example happens all the time. I'm a life coach. There are life coaches that are super successful and there are life coaches that aren't. It's not the person though. It's not that this person here has all the talent in the world. They have the gifts, they have the money, they know the people, and this person doesn't. It has nothing to do with the person as far as what their credentials are. But it does have something to do with belief. And so today I want to talk about beliefs. So there's a scripture that came to mind that I have been contemplating for a long time and I'm inspired to share today. It is Matthew 21:22, and it talks about if you believe, you will receive what you pray for, what you ask for in prayer. And so I want to talk about what is belief. But first, before I go there, let's step back into prayer. I'm a Christian, as you can see. I'm referring to the Bible scriptures. And what I witnessed in my younger days and what I practiced for a long time was praying in a posture of more so like pleading. So I would, and it doesn't matter what, I close my eyes. Sometimes I didn't close my eyes, but it would more so be like, please, Lord, help me do this, Lord. Give me this, Lord. Let this be the case, God. This, please, that, do this and that. It was always from a place of pleading. But if I could tell you something, if you are not in alignment with what your heart believes, you will not receive that. Regardless if your posture is on your knees, in your closet, closed eyes, in front of a congregation, you're spitting out a whole bunch of words, you sound almighty. It does not matter if your heart is not aligned with what you are believing and praying for, it will not happen for you. So that goes into talking about beliefs. What are beliefs? Beliefs are the stories that you tell yourself. These stories come from our past experiences. They come from the people that we learn from, our parents, our teachers, our peers. They came from things being repeated to us over and over again. They came from us looking and watching TV. So we've probably witnessed it on our own in person, or we've seen it online. But every situation that I just listed, the reason why these things have dictated what we believe or have become our story is because there was an emotional impact. Because if you think about it, I'm 40, I'm in my 40s. And so I've had this was a timeline, I've had and many more events that have happened between 0 until now. And not all of them have impacted me. But the ones that have had an emotional impact, an emotional effect on who and how I experienced the life, that allowed me to perceive something and make some type of connection, and that is what stuck with me. And so these stories that I tell myself are my thoughts, my feelings. And when I have these stories in mind and they're running in the background, they're not things that I constantly think about. These are coming from the subconscious part of us. There are programming. So like a computer, there's an operating system. It's the thing that's running behind the scenes. We have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. I'm pointing at the brain, but it's not just the brain. It's our mind. We have a conscious mind and a subconscious part of our minds. And it's the subconscious mind that has the programming, that our habits lie in. And this is what runs the show, whether we like it or not. And so when we see patterns in our lives, like we're dating the same guy over and over again, for some reason we tend to date the same man. Or we have a yo-yo weight loss or diet. We lose the weight, we gain it back. We lose the weight, we gain it back. But we can never stay consistent. Or your bank account is always at broke, just broke every month or every 2 weeks, however often you get paid. These are the beliefs. There are beliefs that are running underneath this, that are the operating system, that are running behind the scenes, that gives us these results that we see on a regular basis. So let's go back to the scripture when it says, what if you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. So what is so important, and I said this earlier, is that your heart has to be in alignment. Your belief has to be in alignment for what you're asking for. So let's go back to how I was talking about praying. When I was saying that when I was praying before, I would pray, Lord, please give me this. Please give me that. Please give me. If you could just listen to the word and hear my state, the state of where am I? What posture am I having? It is coming from a place that I do not have. I lack. And so if I believe that I do not have it, that is what is going to be given to me. The scripture is saying, if you believe in whatever you're asking for, if you believe that you already have whatever you're asking for, you'll get it. Because your prayer is a conviction. It is the conviction of your heart. And that's what you're praying for. So what convictions what are your current convictions? What are your current beliefs that you don't have? That you need something? That you're without? You have to really understand, and it just goes back, and I wish that the church would teach us more about this. Who are we? Who are we? Truly, who are we? How do we come to this planet? Where do we come from? What is our essence? There's scripture all throughout the Bible, but if you truly knew that you are already rich, not necessarily meaning money, but including money. You're an abundant person. You have everything already. Would you really be asking, please, can I have? So if you already have a piece of cake sitting in front of you, would you even be asking, can I have a piece of cake? No. What you would do is just take the cake and consume it. You use it. You'll do something with it. Because you already have it. Now, we get caught up in the physical part of it. Oh, if I already have it, then where is it in my bank account then? In the spiritual realm, because everything has a beginning. Where does it begin? We can say, it begins in the manufacturer. It begins at the printing company. The money begins at the printing company. No. Okay, it begins at the tree. No. It begins at the seed. No. It begins at the other tree. No. It begins in the spiritual realm. Everything has its beginning in the spiritual realm. So when we're praying, this is us connecting to the spiritual realm. And if we can see that we have everything that we need, everything that we want, everything is already ours, so we need and want for nothing, then we can posture ourselves and say, thank you. Thank you that I already have the money that I need for all the expenses. And then we can say, thank you for all the ideas and all the downloads that I've received in order to know how to access this money, in order to know what I need to do to improve my skills to move up in the company and be promoted. The posture is then more so about gratitude. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, because we know that, oh, it's already. And the more that we can be grateful and thankful for what we already have, the quicker it comes, the more it comes. That is aligning with the belief. And so your heart is in alignment with, so really it is reprogramming, and I keep pointing it. So really it's reprogramming your subconscious mind to be in alignment with your conscious mind. So you think you want a thing, you think you want a promotion, but your subconscious mind believes that you don't deserve it. So when you get those two in alignment, where you're believing subconsciously that you are worthy because everything is available for you, and then your conscious mind is thinking, yes, I want that promotion, I want the additional money, I want the responsibilities, then yes, it comes. It comes because you believe, and you're in alignment. I refer to your heart, but that is really where it says out of the mouth spews the issues of the heart. I think that's one of them, but it's really what you believe in your subconscious mind. I point to the heart. What you believe. What is the story that you tell yourself? What do you truly believe for yourself? And so I wanted to just come and share that, because I thought that was so important. It's so inspirational. I hope that from this you can begin to ask yourself, what is it that I believe about myself? This is a work to be done and had by many of us, because a lot of times we're just going about life based on the external situation, and we think that changing the external situation is what's going to give us the answers. But it really requires us to go in and go into the operating system and changing that, so that we'll move differently, and with that movement we get the different results. And so I love the quote by Albert Einstein. He talks, I don't know if I'm gonna quote it correctly, you get it exactly, but we cannot solve the problems that we have today with the same thinking that we have. We have to think outside of what we were thinking before. The thinking that we have has gotten us in the problem that we have now. And so what is required is for us to think differently, to think outside of who we are right now. All right, folks, that is all for today. Thank you for hanging in there with me. And if you like the content that you heard today and you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. Hit the notification bell so that you can be updated on the videos that are coming out, because I do plan to make more. I enjoy this topic. I hope you do too. I think it's very liberating, and that is my thing. It's all about being free to be who you are. That feels so good to me. So, all right, until the next time, see you. Bye.